Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for Smoke Out, and I'm hearing familiar music. As I was told we would have a special singles match. And it wouldn't really be Smoke Out without the half-dead legend. Evil and then some. Damian Fuerte is in the building. We are live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for our season finale. This is Smoke Out 2018. And this is Damian Fuerte. We haven't seen Fuerte in months outside of a quick appearance in the Rumble. The question is, who will his opponent be tonight? Let us find out. Speaking of people we have not seen in a while, Victor Black is also in the building. And Smoke Out just got real. Damian Fuerte versus Victor Black. These two have main evented Smoke Outs for that HCW championship. And now they are kicking off the show, setting the tone. Damian Fuerte, Victor Black. A handshake from these two. Bad blood may finally be done. And Victor immediately runs in, snaps off that suplex. Throwing forearm after forearm. Fuerte stuck in the corner. Sends Fuerte out of the corner with the German. See Victor wearing that black and white, but with a lot of red. He eats that jawbreaker from Fuerte. It looks like it's some sort of a shout out, whether it's good or bad. Handshake says good. Victor, let us not forget. Oh, Tyrion DDT. Fuerte steps to the outside, hold that thought. Springboards in with the clothesline. It's going to say, let us not forget, and for any new viewers we may have, Damian Fuerte is the man who trained Victor Black. Victor Black is the man who took Fuerte out. This has been a 4-year rivalry. And I don't know if that handshake says the rivalry's over or if it just says let's have a good match. But right now we are in the thick of it. Shoulder bump as these two continue to sidestep and exchange blows. Butterflies the arms yet again into the backbreaker. You will see a lot of similarities between these two men. As Fuerte pulls himself up. And Victor Black gonna play to the crowd a bit. Might regret it. Goes for the German, but Black able to modify that hip toss his way out. Butterflies the arms one more time. This one for a DDT. Now knee drop connects with the chest of Fuerte. Make it twice. Sends the corner. Fuerte with the back elbow. Makes his way out, but gets caught. Fireman's carry takeover from Victor Black. Victor pulls him to his feet. Now up onto the shoulders. Looking to slow it down a bit. Dropping Damian Fuerte on that top rope. Goes for the elbow, but Fuerte out of the way. Jumps. There's the DDT. These men know each other very well. Expect to see a lot of reversals. Expect to see a lot of back and forth. As now it's Fuerte up on the second. Leaps down with the missile drop kick. 2 boots to the chest of Victor Black. Now stretching him out with that dragon sleeper. Not sure if our comments are messing up or if nobody's commenting, but I did get a message from Fergal Flynn earlier. It said he is in a modified or glorified 2-on-1 handicap match being called a triple threat. But the only thing it's going to take is one elbow. And the only thing it could take here is one Demon's Talon. Elbow drop right to the chest. As Fuerte has Victor Black up on the shoulders. Demon horns. Into the cover, leg hooked. And Victor Black able to kick out at 2.5. This thing continues. Victor now spikes him. Hit the darkness falls. Now looking to choke Fuerte out, has him hooked, Blackout in deep. Will Fuerte tap? And Fuerte taps out, but this match, I'm being told, is 2 out of 3 falls. We have ourselves a pure class match. Into the cover. Fuerte able to kick out, continue this thing. The clotheslines, now one ducked. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Victor Black trying to end this thing. As he hooks him again. Another darkness falls right on the neck. Into that running Death Valley driver. As Victor Black looks to put an end to Damian Fuerte here. Has him hooked. There's the blackout again. Can Fuerte survive it? Or does Victor Black go 2-0? And Black goes 2-0. Your winner of our opening contest, pure class match. It was a sweep. Black has been doing nothing but training. And Fuerte has been working the rest of the triad. take a look back. A general rule of thumb here in HCW is it only takes one blackout. Well, this time it took two, but it was 2 out of 3 falls. Victor Black picks up the victory in our surprise opening match. And what a comeback for Victor Black. As we continue this thing, get set for our next match. It is our first of 6 championship matches. All titles on the line tonight. And our first championship match will be War and Peace and Fergal Flynn trying to take the Ultraviolet Championship away from Big Money Matt Lewis. And not just any match. This is TLC. This is Full Metal Mayhem. This is whatever you want to call it. And this match I am excited for. These three are going to beat the hell out of each other. And I am going to love it. War and Peace, Fergal Flynn, Big Money Matt Lewis. Ultraviolet Championship match next on Smoke Out. We come to you live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are always here for Smoke Out. This is where everything started. You see that championship hanging high above. And the Celtic King is in the building. Fergal Flynn is here. Elbows are ready. He said somebody's getting knocked the hell out. War and Peace, the next man out. Peace ready for a fight. Flynn already out there. Now time for the champion. As Big Money Matt Lewis makes his way to the ring. His championship suspended high above. Ultra-Violent Championship on the line. Fergal Flynn, War and Peace, Big Money Matt Lewis. And Flynn is immediately going outside for a ladder as Big Money and War and Peace go at it. Flynn is not here to get anybody's 5-star matches. Flynn is here for violence and a championship. And War and Peace gets dropped on the ladder immediately. Big Money stops Flynn from putting that ladder up, rocks him with that right. Big Money off the ropes. Shoulder block. Now sends War and Peace opposite side. Shoulder block from War and Peace this time. Double team Russian leg sweep STO combination. And immediately that partnership is broken up as Big Money rakes the eyes, throws the rights, and jams that knee. And Matt out to get the chair. Dodges that right hand. Runs back in the ring. Flynn bringing in the table. Chair trying to get propped up in the corner. War and Peace stops him. Hops him into the German onto the table. Not even a set-up table. Spine on the pine. Flynn sidesteps, takes that ladder. War and Peace takes the shot right to the forehead. Flynn trying to win this thing early. Took both men out with that ladder. Has his hands on the championship. Big Money in there trying to stop him. Throwing those forearms to the back of the knee, trying to slow him down. Now War and Peace climbs up the opposite side. Right hand to the gut, right hand to the face. But Flynn took out Big Money on the way down. Now War and Peace has his hands on it. Big Money's hatred for Fergal Flynn could cost him as he goes for the Russian leg sweep instead of trying to stop the ladder. And before we knew it, it was over. No games played in that one. War and Peace is walking out of here, your new ultra-violent champion. That man does not get paid by the hour as we get set for our next championship match. This one, a 4-corner survival match for the Hybrid Championship as Superstar defends that title against 2 former champions and somebody looking to hold the gold. It is showtime. The Real Deal Logan Neal and Dante Ripley taking on Superstar in Four Corners elimination action. Next on Smoke Out. And the match that could very easily steal the show here tonight. And the real deal, Logan Neal, first man out. Logan Neal ready to go to battle here. And next out, the Minister of Mayhem. Dante Ripley looking to bring more gold to Project Mayhem. Mayhem has spread throughout the triad. They have won multiple championships. And this is one championship they haven't won. It's showtime. Next man out. Time to block the hate. Do it for the Goons. The Goons are 0 for 3 right now. Showtime, the last chance for the Goons to walk out of here with anything. And we just blew the entire budget on Pyro. As we get set for the champion to make his appearance. Superstar makes his way back to familiar territory. Smoke Out with a championship around his waist. And it is time to rise with the fallen. And since the chat's still screwing up, I have received a message from Chip Stackworth telling me to remind you that Wizard and Superstar are the only two men to appear at every Smoke Out we have done. Iceman would be on that list, but he missed 1 year due to injury. As you get a look at the Hybrid Championship, we get a look at all four men in the ring. As the referee holds that title high in the air. Logan Neal, Dante Ripley, Showtime, Superstar. Hybrid Championship match is live. And Superstar immediately throwing a suplex, as does Logan Neal on the opposite side. Superstar going for another one. As Neal also goes for another one. There's that go behind German. I think Logan Neal is trying to out-suplex Superstar right now, which is hilarious. And actually, if anybody could do it, he probably could. Takedown from Ripley. Goes into that cloverleaf, trying to take the champion out, guaranteeing us a new champ. Showtime hits that side effect. Ripley with the axe handle. Showtime exposing the turnbuckle. Ripley sends Superstar side to side, driving those knees into the rib cage and following it up with that Russian leg sweep. Showtime Wizard Special 2.0. And Superstar being worked right now by Ripley. Showtime with the Phoenix Splash early. Diving European uppercut missed. And Showtime misses with the diving lariat. Go behind into another German. And now into that deadlift gut wrench. Logan Neal has connected with more suplexes than Superstar at this point in the match. Big right hand from Ripley takes Neal off the second. Superstar and Showtime down. And Ripley runs in and gets his face stomped. Now, Showtime gets hit with that backdrop driver from Superstar. butterfly suplex from Logan Neal, who's up, I believe, 7 suplexes to 4, 6 to 3. Hard to keep track. There's a lot going on. Diving splash off the second. Double pins. 1 count for both men. That knee drop from Neal. Showtime hits that right hand combination. Neal has Ripley up on the shoulders, drops him across the top. Superstar out of the way of that drop kick. Now butterflies the arms in his own butterfly suplex. Cover from Ripley. Ripley has him up. Goes for that Samoan drop. But instead, Neal over the shoulders. Charyuken! On the opposite side, Superstar throwing all the German suplexes. I think we're finally tied up on the suplex count. A count of 2. There's a deal breaker. And Neal going to turn his attention. It looks like the Superstar. As he drops the leg, brother. Jawbreaker on the way up from Superstar. And a drop kick levels Neal. Superstar with the reversal sends Showtime flying. And stomp it away on Showtime. Gut wrench. And there's a dragon sleeper on the opposite side from Ripley. Logan Neal able to knee escape his way out of it, but gets caught with that running bulldog. Axe handle off the second there from Ripley as Showtime drops down for a jawbreaker, but walks in, caught with an arm drag. Superstar has him, looking for a suplex, gets caught, stunned, into the Wizard Special 2.0. And Superstar knows all about that move as Stevie gets a dub on the opposite side of the ring. Ripley going for the neck breaker, gets reversed, now up on the shoulders, into the gut buster. Showtime trying to eliminate Superstar here. And now Ripley up one more time. Charyuken! And a flash forward from Superstar. Superstar has a hold of Neal. Sweet and sour suplex. As it is all Superstar right now. The champ is the only man standing. Showtime now up. Catches him again with a Wizard Special 2.0. And a cravat suplex from Logan Neal. As Showtime and Superstar exchange blows. Goes for the slam. Showtime over the shoulders. Clubbing blow to the back. Has him caught. Another side effect. Into the cover. Superstar still in this thing. Showtime pulls him up just to take him down. Going for a deal breaker. But Ripley able to fight his way out of it with that short arm clothesline. Superstar now measured by Showtime. Short super kick missed. Superstar up to his feet, but gets caught with that flipping cutter. And a rebound lariat there. Low swinging elbow drop to the chest of Logan Neal, and a German suplex from Showtime. Something you don't see often. Into the cover. Superstar still in this thing. Blocks the right hand, responds with a forearm as Logan Neal's put on that top rope. And he is not gonna like the view. Superplex from Ripley. as Superstar snaps off that gut wrench. Running European uppercut out of the corner from Neil. As Superstar goes down to the pin on Showtime. Showtime out at 2.9. Shoryuken! That high crotch teardrop suplex as Neil holds on for a second, now going for the third, giving Superstar a taste of his own medicine. Reverse DDT from Ripley to Showtime. Logan Neal looking to set it up. Deal breaker to Superstar. Full body contact, leg hooked. And Superstar has been eliminated. We are guaranteed a new champion. As all three men hit Superstar with big moves throughout this match. Logan Neal with the German suplex on Showtime. Drops the leg. Logan Neal sends Showtime into the corner. Now into the center. Corkscrew European uppercut. Ripley down for the cover. And Showtime has been eliminated. We are down to Dante Ripley and Logan Neal. And it is a bad night to be a Grove Street Goon. As Ripley puts Neal up on that top rope. Right hand to the jaw, follows him up. And Neal fighting back. Hits him with that gourd buster. Neal then follows it up with the elbow drop. Elbow dropping that knee. Neal looking to walk out of here hybrid champion. But Ripley wants his first shot at that title. And that's not where you want to be. Spiked with the DDT. That's taking a lot out of Ripley as he crawls over. Falls into the cover. Forearm to the face. And Logan Neal kicks out at 2.5. Neal with that arm wringer takedown. Quick cover, trying to get his wits about him. Knows that was not enough to win the match. But Ripley forced to expend energy and gives him a second to recover. Fireman's carry takeover from Logan Neal, who's been busted open. Now has Ripley up all the way. Shoryuken! And Ripley kicks out again. Deal breaker. Into the cover. And Logan Neal is your new hybrid champion. As we take a look back at some of the highlights. And, you know, mostly suplexes, if we're being honest. And a couple of Shoryuken. Logan Neal holds on to a championship that he covets. Now a 3-time hybrid champion in the televised era. as we move on to our next match of the evening. This one for the Super Junior Championship, as we go from one man to the other man who has been at every smokeout ever. And Wizard will be defending that Super Junior Championship in triple threat action against Cade and Dynamite. I have been looking forward to this one for weeks. Triple threat Super Junior Championship match next on Smoke Out. As Cade will be the first man out, still holding on to the tattered remains of that mask. As we see that crispy white outfit from Dynamite. And no longer will he be considered underrated. He feels like you should know the talent he possesses, and now it is elbows versus everybody. And the Super Junior Champion is in the building. Wizard continues his streak. Super Junior Championship on the line. Held high in the air. Wizard defending against Cade and Dynamite. And immediately Michinoku driver from Dynamite. Wizard looks to take advantage, pair of forearms. There's the OG Wizard special. And Cade right there with a Northern Lights, no bridge. Iceman is not shaking his head at that one because he is preparing for his championship match later. Otherwise, he'd be shaking his head. Into the spine buster from Cade. Wizard gonna roll out. Dynamite waiting to pick his spot. Off the ropes, drop toe hold, takes Cade down. Snap, Tyrian DDT from Dynamite. Wizard in, gets caught with a DDT as well. Dynamite looks to ascend up to the top rope. Into that corkscrew senton. Snap suplex on the champion. Wizard stuffs the takedown, elbows the outside of the elbow. Gets caught with a clothesline from Dynamite. As the youngins now going at it again. Dynamite butterflies the arms into the suplex. Wizard violating his own rule, but at the same time letting the kids go at it. Running super kick to Dynamite. And a sweet and sour suplex. Now a Wizard special on Cade. Wizard to the outside. Looking to rewind time here. Springboards in with the drop kick. Now drops the elbow to the back. Into the cover. Dynamite in to break it up. Fire Pro elbow to the back of the neck of Cade. Dynamite right there into that butterfly suplex one more time. And a sweet and sour from Wizard one more time. Wizard now has a hooked snap suplex. Cade making his way up to his feet. Sure, Dynamite stays down. Cade avoiding Wizard right now. But goes up top and gets knocked down. Wizard not having it, sir. As you are caught into the Falcon Arrow. Across that top rope. Cade is on the outside. Dynamite gets stomped almost through his chest. Cade runs in. Fez press. Fist drop from Cade. He's up top waiting for Wizard to get to his feet. Takes Wizard down, but Dynamite right there. Has him up, powerbomb position. Instead, drops Cade face first. With that modified Snake eyes. Frankensteiner off the top from Dynamite. Wizard trying to steal it. Ducks under, rolls through with the head scissors, sends the champion flying. Goes for the drop kick to the back of the neck. Wizard out of the way. Jawbreaker there from Dynamite, who runs in, almost caught with that Wizard special. Instead, caught with another half and half suplex. Sweet and sour, call it what you will. And there's one for Cade. Wizard throwing everybody. Figure four's the neck, but Cade making his way out of it. Dynamite there to break it up. And Cade looking to take Dynamite out. Game over. Back press. Wizard not going to let that happen. Instead, Cade caught with a cyclone. Legs hung all the way up on the ropes. Into the cover. And Cade kicks out at 2.9. This match continues. Wizard splits the upright, stomps the guts. Double knees in the corner from Wizard. Cade kicking out again. Kick right to the spine. Trying to stretch out the neck. Instead, Dynamite breaks it up and gets caught with a running STO. Step up Frankensteiner from Dynamite. Cade able to kick out at 2 yet again. Dynamite figure fours the neck, rains the elbows. Dynamite looking to end it all here. Critical elbow levels Cade. Shoots the half. Hooks the leg, but Wizard back in the ring. Wizard kick to the jaw. Now it's Wizard going for the pin. And Wizard retains his championship. After having 2 new champions, Wizard stops all of that nonsense. And Wizard gonna walk out of here still tight grasp on that Super Junior Championship. He came back to this division to show these kids how it's done, and he has done just that, retaining at Smoke Out. And we move on to our next match. This one for the World Tag Team Championships. As Run PGH have reunited, Iceman and Bake taking on the underappreciated here for the Tag Team Championships. Only thing Iceman and Bake truly have to worry about is Big Dane Sanders on the outside. They have beaten the underappreciated in singles and tag matches. But can they do it with the big man watching their back? Iceman and Bake, underappreciated World Tag Team Championship match next on Smoke Out. As Run PGH make their way to the ring representing that Steel City strong style. And the underappreciated making their way down to the ring. Ace Bradley on your right, Andrew Stevens on your left, being flanked by Big Dane Sanders. Tag Team Championships on the line. Iceman and Bake ready to go after those World Tag Team Championships one more time. And the champions, Ace Bradley and Andrew Stevens, have had a vice-like grip on those tag team championships. The underappreciated have only gotten stronger since adding Isaiah Harris and Dane Sanders. Bake starting things off with Ace Bradley. Snap jab. Ace with that big overhand right. And a big right hand that takes Bake off his feet. Bake blocks the right, responds with a forearm. Pulls Ace into the short arm clothesline. Wrenching back with the cross faces, trying to absolutely destroy Bradley. Ace able to drop down into the fireman's carry. Bake reverses out of the neck breaker. Has him up. Under Baker. Snaps off the tombstone early. Now more cross faces. I swear Bake's aggression has been through the roof as of late. Now pulls him back for more cross faces. Now sent into the corner. Iceman tagged in. Whips Iceman into the clothesline. Now Bake catches him on the way out. Combination lariats from Run PGH. Bradley with that boot up, but gets caught. But no, now falls over the shoulders into the reverse DDT. Knee strike. Wasting time. Taunton needs to stay on Iceman. There's a nasty forearm. Clothesline from Ace Bradley. A second. A snap power slam. Ace trying to get a second win here. And Dane Sanders brought a chair into the ring. Alabama slam on Iceman. Bradley admiring his handiwork. Now going for it here. Roll Tide. Hooks the leg. And Iceman kicks out at 2.5. Iceman a little too fresh for that to work. But the problem now is he has to deal with that for the rest of the match. Or was he playing possum? Double leg takedown. As now Dane Sanders up on the apron. And Stevens has him hooked. That Cobra clutch. Iceman not having it. Fights his way out of it. Into the neck breaker. Iceman measures. Off the ropes. Shining apprentice. Now it's Andrew Stevens sent into the Run PGH corner. Bake tagged in, and we've seen this a time or two. There's the spear lariat combination. Iceman setting the table. Bake coming in. Drops Andrew Stevens throat first on the top rope. Bake picks him up, but Stevens with the armbringer takedown, and that was the lariat arm. Bake now sent into the underappreciated corner. Double team coming. As Bake is put on that top turnbuckle and just gets the clubbering. stomp before leaving the ring. Ace with a forearm right to the bad knee. Now tagging Stevens back into this match. This is Tag Team 101. Cut the ring in half. Keep the man separated. Modified exploder, love it. And Bake is in no man's land right now as Andrew Stevens grabs a hold of the trapezius again, trying to weaken that Steel City Lariat arm. Right hand Bake blocks, responds with a forearm, not much on it. Fat Boy super kick. Off the ropes, drops the axe handle. Moves Stevens closer to the center. There's that modified gut wrench that puts him right into the Run PGH corner. And Steel City Lariat turns him end over end. Bake into the cover. And Run PGH have dominated. And they are your new World Tag Team Champions. Get a look at the Roll Tide. Thought it was over with there. Iceman would kick out. And Bake would pick up the reins after this. As you see the clubbering on Bake. But right here, off the Fat Guy super kick, Steel City Lariat. And Run PGH stand tall as your new and now five-time High-Class Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. As we get set for our co-main event of Smoke Out, Women's Championship match. As Liz has worked her way all the way back to the #1 contender spot. After losing that title, she started in the back of the line. She is back where she feels she belongs. But standing in her way is Val Savage, who has not only been dominant here in HCW, but has been dominant throughout the Triad. It is Liz versus Val Savage one more time here on Smoke Out 2018. As we await the entrance of the challenger and the leader of the Liz Cliz. Liz is in the building. ready for one more match. As we await the champion. And Val Savage in the building with a death grip on that women's championship. Two-time HCW Women's Champion. Winner of Ladies Night. First ever Supernova Pro Women's Champion. She has been absolutely killing it. Women's Championship will be on the line. As Liz looks to regain that championship. The champion Val Savage looks to continue her streak of dominance. Hands over that title, hoping it will not be the last time. Liz does not break eye contact. The bell rings and this match is live, and a cutter right out of the gate. Pop-up Frankensteiner. Val with the drop kick, looking to stay on Liz. Liz off the rope, step up Enziguri. Liz fights back from the ground with that punch to the gut. Elbow drop to the knee. Liz looking to stay on the champion. Follows it up with a splash. No water in the pool. And Savage looking to take advantage. Now wraps up that arm. Stretches on the other. Liz, though, smart, able to roll through. Liz catches the champ on the way back with the Thez press. Introducing the champion to that turnbuckle pad. Hey, how you doing? Aldo back on her feet. Pops over the shoulders, swings out into that low cutter. Now the outside. Thought about it. Goes for the stomp. Liz out of the way, back to her feet. Sends the champ into the corner. Follows her all the way up. Looking for that avalanche belly to back suplex. Now a dragon sleeper from Liz. Liz has Val up, drops her. Throat first. Fights back, blocks, throws the forearm, gets caught with that slinging Saito suplex. Now rolls into the cover. Liz able to escape. Liz now set into the corner. Fights back with the elbow. Now diving Meteora off the top. Pop-up Frankensteiner. Savage refusing to give in. Drop kick. Has her hook up, spikes her with that cradle DDT. And Liz is your new HCW Women's Champion. She stuck it out. Worked her way back to the top, and she is now your new champion. Cradle DDT spells defeat for Val Savage and spells yet another women's championship reign for Liz, as she is now a 4-time women's champion, trying to work her way towards TJ's record. TJ's record is ridiculous. It is double digits. Pretty sure it's 11. As we are now set for our main event of the evening, the last match for season 3. The investment, Kevin Ferguson, shocked the world by winning the Beating the Odds Rumble. Tim Heel, in turn, shocked the world by winning that cash-in briefcase. These two men meet for the HCW World Heavyweight Championship. It is the main event. It is the last match of the season. And it is next. And I was incorrect. It is 12 women's championships for TJ Ramirez. I forgot the one earlier this season made it 12. And it is main event time here. And the investment making his way to the ring, rocking that money green. Looking to win his first World Heavyweight Championship. Can he get past Tim Heel here tonight? That cage hanging high above the ring, and the HCW World Heavyweight Champion making his way down. Tim Heel is here to defend. You take a look at the championship. You take a look at the miles of steel hanging above the ring. And now we take a look at the investment. Kevin Ferguson representing the Dynasty Club. Tim Heel opposite side with a death grip on the World Championship. Puts it on the line here. This will be the last thing you see this season. Will this go the way Tim wants it? Or will we have a new champion? We find out next as the World Heavyweight Championship is raised high in the air. And the main event is a go. Heel immediately out of the blocks with the vertical suplex. So look to have to stay on Ferguson here. Ferguson's going to have that strength advantage. Tim, on the other hand, the experience edge as well as a striking advantage. We will find out who comes out on top as Tim immediately goes down for the body slam, tries to keep the big man grounded. Kevin Ferguson, 6'5", 255, very solid. Heel sends him off the ropes and stomps right through his chest. Now runs off opposite side, goes for the elbow. But Ferguson able to pull himself back to his feet. But Tim pops off the ropes with that boot right to the jaw. Haven't seen him do that all season. Heel pulling out all the stops. But Ferguson going to catch him with that short arm shoulder tackle. Now send him off the ropes. Catches him with that face buster. Refusing to let go. Still has a hold of the world champion. Now taking him into the corner, introducing him to that top turnbuckle. Heel falls in the center of the ring. Up kick from Tim. He makes his way back up, runs in over the shoulders, hangs on, spikes the investment with the DDT. Ferguson pulls himself up on those ropes, but gets clotheslined all the way to the floor, and that is a dangerous place to be. Tim waits for him to get up. Diving Meteora off the apron. And now we are in Tim's domain, the former Ultraviolet champion. Hip toss catching the legs of Ferguson on the steel. Instead, heel waits for Ferguson to make his way back in the ring, but violates Wizard Rule, goes for the German. Does Ferguson, but gets caught with a back elbow. Now clothesline up and over one more time. And Tim has a steel chair, wearing out the midsection of Kevin Ferguson. Tim sending him into the steps. Making his way back into the ring. Ferguson catches him, goes low with the boot, thinking DDT. Tim able to fight his way out of it and responds with one of his own. Measuring the challenger. Knee. Discus lariat. And Tim could be thinking of making short work of the investment here. Goes for crosshairs. No, goes for a cutter that gets reversed. And Ferguson still in this match, but a slinging Saito suplex going to slow down that momentum. Ferguson very smart, rolling to the outside. While everything in this match is legal, the pinfall or submission has to happen in the ring. So very smart from Ferguson. And now sent into the quarter. Tim rushes in, but gets caught with a gut wrench. Ferguson looking to start it here. Right hand levels the champion. There's another. Sends Tim, no reversal off the ropes. Ducked a little too early. Telegraphed another face buster. And Ferguson with that double-A spine buster. Looking to put an end to the championship reign of Tim Heel. Going for the bad investment, but Heel over the shoulder, kicks out the knee. And now Ferguson doing a little bit of the same, over the shoulder, only into a back suplex. Ferguson needs to stop taunting, stay on his man here. Tyrion DDT. Heel breaks the grip, European uppercut, rocks Ferguson. Ferguson still in this thing, sends Tim over the ropes, shoulder block, sends him into the steel. Now Cage, the only thing holding Tim up right now, as he finally is able to shake the cobwebs. Ferguson follows him in, clubbing blow to the back. Tim rolls away back to his feet. Ferguson blocks the DDT attempt. Now has Tim up. Sidewalk slam to the champion. Cover. And Tim kicking out at one. Tim, though, playing a little bit of possum up and down with that double leg. Tim goes low for the boot, caught by Ferguson, snapped into a dragon screw. Now choking away at the champion. And another double-A spine buster. Tim, though, kicks out the knee of the investment. Another slinging Saito suplex. Heel playing counter wrestler in this one, which he does a lot better than the investment, as now he is set up. Crosshairs. Spikes Ferguson into the cover. And Kevin Ferguson able to kick out at 2.5. But it looks like he was busted open off that crosshairs. Low arm drag, gets back to his feet. Tries to regain his composure here. As he has Tim hooked. Now abdominal stretch. Clawing away at the rib cage. And the weakened the champion takes him down for the pin. Tim able to roll that shoulder at 2. Ferguson staying on him though. Has him up. Bad investment into the cover. And Tim Heel kicks out at the last possible moment. This match continues. Ferguson has him up on the shoulders. Tim able to fight his way out, chop block the left knee. Both men have hit their big shot, but this thing continues. Tim shoots the half for a quick cover. Ferguson kicks out with authority at 2, but does not immediately get back to his feet. Now it's Ferguson too tall over the shoulders into the reverse DDT. Splits the upright, stomps the guts. Ferguson busted open, play into the crowd, needs to stay on the world champion. Ferguson has him up one more time. And you see trying to wiggle free and does chop blocks that knee yet again. Snapmares the challenger down, figure fours the neck. Now driving those elbows into the already split open forehead. Tim looking to set it up here. Ferguson doesn't know where he is, gets caught with that combination. Tim into the cover. And Tim Heel will be making his way out of this cage still your world heavyweight champion. It was a great match, lots of back and forth, but in the end, that strike combination would spell defeat for the investment. As we got a pair of AA spine busters. We saw the crosshairs. We saw the bad investment. Nothing getting the job done at the beginning. But in the end, discus lariat preceded by that driving knee strike, and Tim Heel still your world heavyweight champion. And that is going to do it for us here at Smoke Out. Not quite as long of a show as we would have expected, but action throughout. It's really, really weird to say that we won't be back next week. But that is the beauty of seasons. So I would like to thank Chip Stackworth and everybody at Supernova Pro. I would like to thank Dr. Marks Out and everybody in Blitz Wrestling Organization. I would like to thank every member of this roster, past and present. Everybody who watches with us weekly. So until next time, I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth. B.I. Double. Signing off, and you will hear this voice one more time next week when we announce the winners of our year-end awards. We'll see you then.